Some people will be mad at me because I'm talking about the look, but we have to because iconic characters, for many of them, comes with their personality, but also the look. And Snow White, remember her for her style and nice outfits, something that was disrespected in this movie. A wig, I think it was a wig. It was one of the ugliest wig I could see in my life. I mean, the kind of wig that you would see your aunties in the 90s. Like, and our aunties are not rich like Disney. They had all the budgets to have like nice wigs. But they didn't. They used something so cheap. If I hadn't seen this actress on videos and pictures, I would have said like she's not faithful to Snow White because she's not that gorgeous. But I know she's really gorgeous. But this hairstyle, I'm sorry, but dear Lord, they made her dirty. That was really, really not good. And I cannot say this is short hair because during the premiere she had short hair and she was really gorgeous, as I said. With this wig, seigneur. That was ugly. Like, no way you could respect someone and tell them to wear such a wig. No respect at all. Second aspect, still based on the look, the outfit for all of them. Even though it was quite faithful to the cartoon because to stay on Snow White, the ugly wig and her outfit, it really looks like Snow White. That's why when I was looking at it, I was like, there's something off with this girl. Because I remember Snow White having this kind of hairstyle and outfit. I was like, there's something wrong. And when I was checking online, people said like, it looks so cheap. And I was like, yeah, this is so true. I saw people going to convention as a cosplay having better costume than this one, and those people, I don't think they have the money that they have at Walt Disney, right? But they were looking good as Snow White. Just Google picture like Snow White cosplay. I'm sure you will see like some really beautiful women. I mean, beautiful in the everything, like the way they did their hair, the way they have their outfits done, really gorgeous. But in this live action that was released in cinema, when you have to pay almost 20 euro just for a seat, and you see that, I'm like, girl, I could have done it myself. I could have just take like this scarf, change it a little bit, have some yellow thing that will kind of represent Snow White and have a better look. Like, what is going on? And I say better look, it's really like the everything, not like being ugly, like the look, like feeling like Snow White. You understand what I mean? It was no Gadot too. Yeah. But when you saw her in the first scene, she's coming, she's very natural, like she has makeup, but she looks natural and she's looking at the king like, and he's looking at her like, oh god. She's thinking, oh boy, you will be my slave. And he's like, oh yeah. And you know, she's so gorgeous. Her hair looks good. Like the outfit she has is really nice. Simple dress, but she looks really good on it. She rocked the style. But then when she has the outfit that we love from the Evil Stepmother, there's something going on. It's like as if I don't know. There's something off with the hair. Really something. Dear Lord, she's lucky that she's really beautiful woman. So you can see that she's still beautiful, and at least the costume looks like the stepmother costume. So I was happy for that. Oh, like yeah, please do something. Don't raise something. This money, this movie was expensive if I'm not wrong. This movie was expensive. And unfortunately the money only went to the actor and actresses. I mean, it's good for them, but for us watching this movie and for those who were unlucky enough to watch it in cinema, paying God knows how much for this, I'm like, you need to respect me. If I pay at least 20 euro just for a seat, I didn't even dare to pay the popcorn and the drink 20 euro for a seat. The movie needs to be decent. And when I say decent, I'm not talking about the story. I'm just talking about the costume, the settings, just for that part. Then comes the third aspect, the setting. I'm sorry, but it looks like this movie was recorded in your backyard. And not like the fancy backyard where you know you did something up with the grass. You have like some trees that looks pretty. So when you take pictures, you look like you live in an island. No. Like a backyard that you didn't take care for like 3 months. Just go in any woods without doing anything fancy like post-production and to look like this movie. This movie had budget, so you don't have any excuses why it looks so cheap. And especially when there are so many scenes that are filmed outside. I mean, it could have looked really good, but really, really good. Just do something with the light, like how you just do something. I'm not an expert, obviously, but you could do something really nice. And instead of that, we had just empty woods with bare trees as if like they were starving. Come on, respect the nature. Just respect the nature. It was pretty cheap, and I'm sorry, but the look and the setting, it was a big no. It was a big no, but it was not the only one. They were not the only one. Yes, Snow White. For me, this girl is not carrying the movie at all. And it's not the problem of Snow White in itself, the way she's written, because we all watched the cartoon, kind of. It's the problem of the actress. I saw her in two other movies. It was The Hunger Games, the last one, I forgot the title, and West Side Story. Anita, my girl. Yeah. Anyway, and the way she plays for me is a big no. She doesn't have those expressions that made me fall into her. Quite the opposite. I'm like, you cannot convince me, and because you do not convince me, I can't be into the movie. And that's the big problem, because the main actor is someone to carry a movie. Take any of your favorite movie or series, even though the main actor could be not your favorite, or maybe you'll dislike the character, most of the time they carry it. They carry it, and you're like, okay, just like an example, but I know I'm biased and you will understand, but Thomas Shelby. When you see him, you're like, yeah, he's my man. He's my man. Like, even though you don't really like the story, you will keep watching for him. Another one is Viking Ragnar. Even though, yeah, I know people may criticize me, but he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite. But I definitely love him, and he carries the show. He does. He has this charisma that makes you want to keep watching it. As I said, just take your favorite show and comment in the section below. Let me know about your favorite show or movie. Like, you agree that even though they're not your favorite or they are your favorite, it's true that the way they are playing, you're so into the story that you want to keep watching it. Even though sometimes you don't even really like the story in itself, but the characters make you want to keep watching it. And that's the big problem with this actress for me. And as she's the main actor in this movie, unlike the Hunger Games, when she was playing, I forgot the name of her character, sh the fact that she's not carrying it, unfortunately, she brings all the other characters down, which come with the next point. Side characters are a disaster. Either it's the prince, his team, and all the people that are useless, but they're just there to fill the blank. It's say like, okay, we're not just three characters. There are also people living here. They are boring. They are completely boring. The prince, I'm sorry to say, but is supposed to be a leader. And in a fiction, a leader is supposed to have charisma. So when you see him lead a team, you're like, okay, you got it, because he's your guy. He has this charisma. Thomas Shelby, Ragnar Losbrook. But this guy, I'm sorry, but no. I don't know also if it's an issue due to the fact that this character doesn't exist, so they had to create something for him to give a little bit of background. But I'm sorry to say, it was completely bad. I mean, I saw fiction better than that. And I'm talking about the bad fan fiction, not the good one that was like, okay, this girl, this guy is doing a good job. No, 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 like the bad fan fiction. When they created character, that was like, why? How can a character be so bad? That's still better than this guy. He has zero charisma and his story is boring. When you talk about his life, I'm like, yeah, who cares? I'm like, I don't care about your life. It's not like over time it grows on you like, oh, okay, I hated this guy at the beginning, but the more you learn about his story, you feel, oh, I feel really bad because his facial expression, the character in itself, you're like, is my guy. No, he's not. I'm sorry, and you're leader of who? I mean, his team, they're even worse than him, so in a way, it's still better than them, but the level is so low, there's nothing to be proud of to begin with. Nothing. And the next point that is related to what I was saying until now with Snow White, the side character, the chemistry. The chemistry in this movie is inexistent with every character. Maybe not the dwarves with themselves, because we remember all of them, so that might be the only good thing. But with others, it's boring. For example, Sloppy. I think it's Sloppy if I'm not wrong. I remember in French like Simple. I really like him at the beginning, but then we saw him with Snow White. I was like, I don't care. Not in a romantic relationship, not at all. Just like in a good relationship, you know? I mean, it would be called like that if it was good, but it was not. I was like, I don't care. I just don't care. Just leave me alone. Just let him live his life and just you live your life. That's it. Chemistry in this movie is a disaster. Between the prince, the fake one, and Snow White, there's nothing. They fell in love with each other. You're like, how? Why? We know why. Because it was the look. They were attracted by each other physically. That's it. Because the way they are talking to each other, you're like, there's nothing. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. There's nothing between them. And I can compare to this Korean drama. I forgot the name, but it was with Park Bo-gum. It was one that was got really popular. I really forgot the name. Well, they were so funny. The Park Bogum and the main actress, they were really good between each other. So when we're seeing them they're bickering, you're like, I really like it. What is going to happen? I mean, obviously it's a romantic drama, so you know what will happen. But still, you want to know how it will grow between each other. You really like this synergy, this chemistry. You want to see them together and understand when it's going to start, the love is going to start, and you want to know all of this between them. I mean, from the very first scene, you know, because she's a girl, he's a guy, it's Disney, so yeah, you know. But this person was not interesting. When they are in the cheap woods with the like naked tree, it was not interesting. And until the very end, their relationship was boring. Or like there's nothing between you two. You just fall in love because you're supposed to for the purpose of this movie. That is all. No chemistry between Snow White and Evil Stepmother. Obviously, we don't see them often interacting with each other. So yeah, I think that might be the best relationship to be completely honest with you. No, I'm wrong. The Evil Stepmother in her mirror. This is the best relationship. But from that, the rest, I'm sorry, but no. But once again, it's a problem of characters. Do you remember two boring characters having an interesting relationship? It doesn't exist. Character has to be interesting in the first place. So at least one of them. So when we see them interacting with each other, you're like, I didn't like this one. I thought he was useless. But when he talked with my girl or with my boy, I'm like, yeah, they look good. They really look good. They have this thing together. Then you like it. You can feel it. You smell it. And you're like, I wish I had someone like this I can interact with every day. When you watch this movie, you don't think like that.